Today I've got some tips for you for working on music video sets. So my first thing to talk about today is about the energy on a music video set. So as the director of a music video, it's really important that the energy really reflects the mood of the video. And for example, when you're shooting something that's like a really cool, fun, poppy song or a rock song that has a lot of energy, it's really important as director to guide that energy. You think a lot of it's going to come out pretty naturally by playing the song and having the band there, but everyone is actually looking to you as director to bring that energy and that vibe. They can play in front of an audience, but sometimes they're not good in front of a camera. So I think if you feel like the energy's low, trust your gut and bring up that energy. So when you get on set, make sure you have a place to play the song that they are going to be performing. And make sure it's on like a speaker. Don't play it just off of your phone. It's not going to have the right energy. It's going to be too quiet. If you're in a studio space or a warehouse space, ask them and see if they have some sort of PA system or speaker system that you can use. If they don't, see if you can find some sort of like speaker that you could bring. You need to be able to play back that music as loud as it can. Another tip when it comes to playback of the song, make sure you have someone who's a designated playback. Rather if it's a friend, a PA, a producer, whoever, just make sure you have someone who's playing the song back for you, because you're going to be going take after take and you're going to need to reset that song constantly. So make sure you have someone playing the song and has it queued up and ready for you. You don't want to be sitting around waiting, having that energy all hyped up, and then somebody's not ready with the song and then they have to find it and they're skipping. It will kill the energy on set. And say if you're doing a music video where you've cut up different parts of the song to match certain visuals, which most likely you do, I recommend taking the song. You can do this in Adobe Audition. I've done it in Premiere, or if you can, maybe even the artist could do it for you. Cut the song up into sections, like little sound bites. As long as you have certain like phrases, bars, or sections of a song, you can play that section over and over again really easily to make sure you get the visuals that you want or the playback you want. And you don't have to worry about having to like find that piece of the song when you're on set that day, because you don't want to have someone constantly trying to search for a certain lyric if everyone's waiting for your artist and everyone's like ready to go. It'll kill your energy. So my next tip is about shooting in slow motion. So a fun trick that I've done before is I've shot a band in slow motion during their performance piece. But of course, if you're shooting in slow motion at something like 60 frames per second or 48 frames per second, it's not going to match the song when you're in the edit, of course. So I actually took the song, and you can do this in Premiere or Audition, maybe have your audio guy do it or do it yourself, and change the speed of the song, and it'll be a little bit more than double the speed. You also do some math because you're going from 24 frames per second, which is your base, to 60 frames per second when you shoot the slow motion. So when you do that, you'll play the song and it'll sound a little funny on set. Have the artist sing to it, and the timing will match up with your 60 frames per second. So when you convert your footage to 24 in your edit, it'll match the timing of the song. My next tip is shoot the whole performance. Make sure you have your artist or your band or whoever get a whole run of the performance, get beginning to end of the whole thing. Make sure you have a complete take, at least one, but I recommend multiple takes of the complete performance. You know, if you're in the edit and you pieced out how you want each shot to look in each section, but then you realize there's a spot that doesn't work, or maybe you forgot to shoot one part of the song, you can always fall back on that full performance. I had one scene completely not work as I thought it was going to, but I had a performance piece already, so I just cut that in and it worked out just fine. So those are a few extra tips I have when you're working on set for a music video. Let me know what you guys think, and see you guys next time.